Alright, what's up YouTube fam, how you guys doing? Welcome to this video. We're going to be talking about how to start gymming it. For all you guys who are beginners, who are interested in getting fit and just don't know where to start because it's a lot of information. You know, it's a lot of fucking information, you know what I'm saying? So, let's start with number one. Number one thing you can do to start gymming it is to have a plan. Alright, whether it be, okay, for example, you're not fit, you're fat, your goal is to lose fat and build some muscle. Or you're skinny and your goal is to, hey, I want to build some muscle, I want to build some mass. So have a plan. Alright, that's number one. And then the next thing you got to do after that is create your workout plan. And there's many ways of approaching this workout plan. Like, there's no right or wrong answer. You know, everybody's different. Everybody has different goals. Whether it be people are trying to be more athletic, people are trying to be more, you know, aesthetic, or build strength, or have more coordination, balance. You gotta know this. Once you know this, it's a lot easier to start, you know, just choosing what type of workouts you're gonna start implementing. Whether it be strength training, whether it be bodybuilding type style, whether it be even CrossFit. There's no right or wrong, just whatever is gonna fit you and your personal goals, alright? So you gotta know that. But in this specific video, I'm gonna be talking about how to, you know, build some muscle and lose fat, how to become aesthetic, how to get that athletic, lean body look, alright? So for all you beginners who wanna start doing that, what you gotta understand is you don't have a base, alright? That's the first thing. You don't have a base. So what you got to do if you don't have a base is create a workout plan that's gonna build your base. And we don't want to be doing really bro splits with this. We want to be really focusing on using multiple muscles when we're working out, okay? And these are compound movements like the bench press, deadlift, squat. And you don't necessarily have to barbell bench press, barbell squat, or barbell deadlift. If you're just trying to look good, you're trying to build some muscle, all you got to do is just make sure you pick workouts that work for you and you actually feel it in that particular muscle. And it doesn't have to be the barbell movements, it doesn't have to be the squat, bench, or deadlift. It could be dumbbell bench press, it could be hack squat, it can be deadlift on the Smith machine. You gotta understand that building muscle is simple. It doesn't matter what type of exercise you're doing. What matters is, hey, am I getting a fucking pump while I'm doing this? And if you're not, then it's not working, okay? Have that in mind, guys, because a lot of people get mixed up in like thinking that, bro, I gotta squat, I gotta bench press, and I gotta deadlift. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just gotta make sure you're hitting the muscle groups properly. And it can be any movement. Like, for you beginners, I highly recommend doing a lot of compound movements. And don't get me wrong, implement the isolation workouts. Like, isolation workouts would be like workouts that only solely focus on one muscle group. But if you're a beginner, you really got to build that foundation, okay? And you got to choose compound movements that basically just means you're working more than one muscle group. Alright, understand this. So what I would recommend is doing a push-pull leg routine. Push is chest and triceps, pull is back and biceps, and then legs is legs, you know, quads, hamstring, calves. Alright, implement this push-pull leg routine and see how it works for you. And that's the thing, you don't necessarily have to do it like push-pull legs. You can do, for example, you can do push, but with the pull workouts as well. So, like, for example, you could do chest, that's a push, but you don't want to do triceps maybe because they're already too fatigued, so you can go ahead and do biceps. So chest and biceps, and then pull would be the opposite. It could be back and triceps, and then leg day is leg day. And once you already kind of figure this out, you start implementing things, it gets a lot more easier, because I'm telling you, there's no right or wrong, guys. You just have to go ahead and do it. But I highly recommend you guys to have a plan before you go ahead and kill your workout. Because a lot of people, what they tend to do is they go to the gym and they don't have no fucking plan. They just go in there and, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and do some bicep curls, or I'm gonna go ahead and hit my chest or just my shoulders. And they're all over the place and they wonder why they're not growing. Well, bro, you don't have no fucking plan. You need a plan, guys. So make sure you know what your goals are, whether or not you want to be aesthetic, whether or not you want to be strength training, whether or not you want to do CrossFit, whether or not you want to be athletic. Have that in mind and be very definite in that. And then once you know that, then the workout plan is going to be much easier to create. Okay? And what I recommend is push-pull legs. But you can go ahead and do a chest day, you can have a back day, you can have an arm day, shoulder, bicep, tricep, forearms. You can do a leg day. You just gotta try shit out. That's the most important thing. But this is what I said in the beginning. What I highly recommend is making sure that you build the base first. Because there's no point in doing bro splits and doing just arm day, bicep day, or tricep day. If first of all, if you have no fucking muscle on you. You're only like 120 pounds with no muscle and you're just trying to hit arms, it doesn't make sense, right? So make sure you know what you really, just make sure you know exactly what you want. So if you want to become aesthetic, gotta build a base. Once you have a base, you create a base for 1 or 2 or 3 years. Then you go ahead and start being more specific with your workouts. Start implementing workouts to bring up your weak points. Because everybody got weak points, guys. I have a weak point. My weak point is chest. It sucks ass. So I have a separate day for that. I have a separate day for chest because I'm really trying to bring up my chest. Okay? But don't worry about the lagging points until you're really deep in your fitness journey. Okay? And you might notice you have weak points right away. But don't worry about it, guys. Until 2 years, even maybe 1 year, but 1 or 2, 3 years deep in your fitness journey, and then you go ahead and start implementing these chest days, only back days, then it's fine. But don't do it if you're a beginner. There's no point. Okay? Number 2, the most important thing you can start kind of figuring out and to increase your body composition, to get more shredded, to lose weight, to build muscle, is your diet, guys. You have to make sure, you have to be aware of what you're eating, okay? And you go ahead and track this down, but it's more like you know why you're gaining weight, you know why you're not building muscle, you know why you're losing fat. A lot of people, what they tend to do is eat a lot of fast food. They tend to, snack every hour, and they tend to just eat unnecessary BS. So you know why you're fat. You know why you're not gaining weight. And if you don't, then I would highly recommend tracking down your food. But most people know why they're fat. Most people know why they're skinny. If you're skinny, it's because you're not shoving a lot. You're only eating like 2 meals a day. If you're fat, you're eating too much. You're shoving fucking 8, 10, 12 meals, plus you're not working out, which makes it even worse. So if you really want to find out, man, why the fuck am I gaining so much weight, or why the fuck am I losing, or why the fuck I'm not gaining weight at all, you really got to make sure you track down your diet. You got to make sure that, okay, I'm eating this, that's why I'm getting fat. Or, man, I'm not eating enough, that's why I'm not gaining muscle, or why I'm not packing on muscle. And once you figure this out, guys, bro, it makes it so much easier to just go ahead and start eating cleaner, or go ahead and start eating more. You know what I'm saying? But you got to figure this out on your own. You got to try different foods too, because different foods might affect different people. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I notice is, if I eat, like, say for example, if I shove a lot of food in one day, like I'm talking about like a lot of fast food in one sitting, right? The next day I notice it right away. I'm like, damn bro, I look hella water retention the fuck out. I got hella like water on me right here in my love handles. Other people, they can shove a lot of food in one sitting, and the next day they won't even notice it. So different food and different ways of eating affect different people, and you got to learn about your body. You got to learn what foods affect you differently. And this is gonna take months. This is gonna take years. It doesn't take a day. It doesn't take 3 days. It doesn't take a week. It takes months to years to learn about what your body likes and what your body doesn't like. And be mindful of this. Take notes. Don't be scared of, writing down your stuff. That will actually help you out a lot. Even the workouts, like you write down your workouts, you write down the amount of reps, sets, and what type of exercise you're doing. It's gonna help you out a lot. Okay? And the last thing I can give you guys tip wise is your mentality. Okay? If you believe it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. But if you believe it is gonna work, it's going to work. You'll be surprised, bro. Your mind is so powerful. You be thinking about some BS and now you're sad, or you go ahead and listen to some depressing music and you get sad, or you go ahead and go watch a Zeus video and now you feel hype. Your mindset is powerful, guys. So you gotta be very cautious in how you think and what you say. Successful people, they don't talk down upon themselves. They talk up about themselves. They elevate themselves. And if you're a person who's, negative, you talk bad about yourself, talk bad about people, that's how you're gonna feel. And that's gonna affect your workouts. That's gonna affect the way you build muscle. I swear to God, guys, paradigm is everything. The reason why the most successful people are the most successful is because it's all up here. They have a successful mindset. Why do you think a lot of people who are negative, they're not doing good in their lives? And if they are doing good in their lives, they're not having a happy life. They're stressed out. They're worried about the wrong things. They're worried about what people got to say about them. They worry about how, oh my God, I said this and now this, I feel so stressed out. It's all up here, guys. You got to make sure you have this on point. And that also takes time. And that also takes a lot of learning about yourself. It's the most difficult thing out of the two, guys. Out of all the three things I mentioned, your mindset is the most difficult thing to change. Everything else, the workout plan, the diet, that's super easy. But the mindset part, bro, it takes years. It takes years to change a paradigm. But once you change the paradigm, once you change your mindset, once you change your worldview, once you change how you look at yourself and create another character to better yourself, everything else is going to fall into place. But you got to do it, guys. You got to do it. And it's going to be super uncomfortable. Shit, you might even fall off for 2 days, 3 days, 5 days. You might not even want to do it no more. But if you keep on continuing on and doing your best to, grind to better the character you are today, you're going to succeed. Cause success, let me see if I can remember it. Cause I got this from Sushi. Shout out to Sushi, my brother. He said, success. Hold on. Let me see if I could get it inside of my brain. Cause I remember he said this a long time ago. Success is the continuous realization of a worthy ideal. So as long, bruh, you do your best every day, and you try your best every day, and you do the workouts, you do the diet, you do your best to change your mindset, everything's gonna fall into place, and you're already successful. So whenever something bad happens, don't let that affect you. Don't let it phase you, because it's just a challenge in your way. Don't let the way you look affect you. Go change it. Instead of complaining about it, instead of looking at yourself and be like, bro, I'm a fat piece of shit. Yeah, that might be right. So what are you gonna do about it? change it, or just gonna complain about it and remain the same like everyone else? What you say is powerful and how you think is powerful. So be cautious in the way you see yourself, the way you view things, and be more positive. Cause this shit's just a video game, guys. We're all just playing characters. I'm acting. I'm Lord Trunks. I'm the one that's influencing you guys. I'm the one that's motivating you guys. Bro, this is a fucking character. If all you know, if all I know, this is fake. But that's the beautiful thing. If you're gonna be acting right now, be acting like a motherfucking savage. Like the best version of you. Instead of acting like a little puss boy. Just playing with his feet wing, just busting nuts all day. How about that? Alright? So that's it with this video, man. Number one thing you can do out of all these things is change your mindset, and everything else will fall into place. Alright? Because the only reason why you're not gymming it is because it's uncomfortable and you don't want to change. But you gotta change because you're starting to realize like, hey, I'm missing out, or hey, I'm getting fat, or hey, I'm skinny, or hey, I want girls, or hey, I want people to look at me like an alpha, or hey, this, whatever the fucking reason is, where the fuck it is, you want to go ahead and do that, you want to make a change, you gotta do it. It's gonna be difficult, but you know it's difficult, so go ahead and do it, bruh. You know, I'm just the messenger, bruh. For all, that's the thing, I could say whatever the fuck I'm gonna say in this video. But at the end of the day, who's going to take the decision to better themselves? You. You know, you're going to do whatever you want at the end of the day. Maybe listening to me is going to help you out, but you got to make a change. You got to make a change for you. For you. Not for your girlfriend, not for your family, not for you. You make a change for you, then you're going to make a change for your family, for your girl, for your boyfriend, whatever. Alright? Promise you do those three things, man, you're gonna go ahead and be a beast in the gym. You create a workout plan, create a little diet plan, but most importantly, you change your paradigm and how you view the world and yourself. You're gonna be unstoppable, bro. No one's gonna be able to stop you. But the most important thing you can do is do it. Don't think about it, just do it. Take little baby steps every day. You're not gonna make a change in one single day. It adds up. The compound effect is real. It adds up, guys. Every day you do it, every fucking day. I guarantee you, bro. You're gonna get shredded. You're gonna get aesthetic. You're gonna get all these baddies. You're gonna get a lot of money. You're gonna be an influence. But you gotta do it every day, guys. 9 to 5 job every day, every day, every day. Wake up every day. Ba 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 ba. Alright, that's it with this video, guys. I love you guys. Stay on the hustle. Most importantly, stay swole. Peace.